good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students. My name is Teacher Casey, and for today's activity, we are going to learn about whole numbers and its place values. So before we start everything, if you are enrolled in our school, Pines Montessori School, we are going to use, for math subject grade 3, we are going to use Math for All. So, if you're enrolled, you will have this kind of book. So we are going to follow the book, and you can turn your book to page 2 until page 11. So for the first lesson, we're going to learn about the whole numbers. So you can turn your book to page 2. So we have here, I'm going to read the paragraph, and please follow with me. There are 2 colored plastic balls in the playpen. How do you read and write 472? So we have here the number 4, 7, and 2. Before you can read this one, let's recall your place value chart. So I do believe that you have learned that before in your lower years. So we have here the place value chart. Again, if we have 3 numbers here, we are going to create a 3 columns. So in your table, we have 3 columns, 1, 2, and 3. Now for your first column to your right, I should say, we call this as ones. The middle column, it's your tens. And for the last, it's hundreds. Okay, hundreds. And we are going to place these whole numbers here in your table. So the first number here, we are going to place that one in your ones. So 2 serve as your ones. How about this one? We are going to place 7 in your tens. And the last number in your hundreds. So we have here 4, 7, and 2. How about its place value? 2 serves as your ones, so it is considered as 2. How about 7? It is your tens, so it is 70. And for the 4, serves as your hundreds, so it's 400. So let's try to read it. We have 4. This is 100 again. 4. And then 100. We have 7 here as your 70. And then the last number is 2. So let's try to read it. We have 4, 400, 7 as 72. Again, let's read it. These whole numbers as 472. Let's proceed. After getting its place value, the place and the place value of our whole numbers, we are going to read it. So we have here 4 as 400, 472. So this considered as your whole number. And if we are going to write it here, 400 gets its place value, 70, and then 2. 472. Let's try another example. How about if we have 4 digits? We have 6, 3, 2, and 1. Again, for the place value, we are going to have 4 columns. because we have 4 digits here. So 4 columns. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for the last number here, we are going to place it under ones. The next is tens, hundreds, and we have next is your thousands. So let's place them in your table. We have the last number here serves as your ones. The next 2 serves as your tens. The last number in your hundreds, not the last, and the last number 6. So we have here 6, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get its place value. For ones, still it's 1. So we have here 1. Here tens, it's 2 digits, so it's 20. For your hundreds, it's 300, of course. And for 6, it's 6,000. 6,000 has 1, 2, 3 zeros. So let's try to read it. We have here 6. 6, it is under 1,000. So 6,000. We have 3. 3 under hundreds. 300. Next, 20. 20. And the last number is 1. So let's try to read it. 6,321. Let's try to read it here. 6,321. So that's your whole numbers. And if you're going to write it, it's like this. 6,321. So that is how we read and we write our whole numbers. So after learning your whole numbers, let's proceed to its expanded form. So we have here expanded form. So we have here the values of the digit in the place value chart are added. So we have a while ago, our whole numbers, it's 472. So let's proceed to its expanded form. Again, the values of the digit in the place value chart are added. So we have here, 4 serves as your 100, and it's 400, right? Again, it's 400. So digits in the place value chart are added. So let's add. Add, plus sign. We have here 7 serves as your 70 in your place value. So 70. And the last digit, it's 2. So another way on how to read it, we have 472. So if we expand the form 472, it we will have 400 plus 70, and then last plus 2. So if you are going to read it in an easier way, expand them, and we will have 400. This is 70, and this is 2. So we have here, in your expanded form, 472. Let's have another one. Let's have another example. We have 681. Expand them. You have your 6. How many zeros? You can count here. You can base here. How many zeros? 6, 1, and 2, 0. So that is your 600 plus 8. How many zeros? You only have 1. Then plus 1. Do you have to put 0? No more. Because there's no more numbers. There are no more numbers here. So we have here 600 plus 80 plus 1. How you're going to read it? We have 681. How are you going to write it? 600. 600. This one, 80. And this one, 1. So in your expanded form, you can easily read your whole numbers. So we have 600, 600. 80, 80. 1, 1. So 681. That is your whole numbers. So that is our lesson for today. And if you have any question, you can contact me on my Facebook account. Casey Abigail we have 2. So you can contact me on my Facebook account or my email, casey.pms@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, clarifications, or you cannot understand anything, you can ask me through my email account or my Facebook account, or you can ask me during our discussions. So for more examples, I can also give you. Just tell me if you want more examples or more explanation about our lessons for today. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, remember that learning is fun and learning is a process. So bye-bye.